name is Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. So this is a little thing I was going over on a live stream on Thursday night, Thursday, February the 10th. And I thought it was worth making a video for because you get different audiences. You get different audiences for live streams as opposed to videos. Hopefully this will be a quickie video. So what this is doing is what it says on the thumb. Hopefully, how a religious fanatic, that will be me. If you want to play at home, you can be your own religious fanatic. How a religious fanatic believes they see the hand of God. So. Because I think we live in fascinating times where we're all looking at the same objective events and we're taking an entirely different conclusion from them, right? An entirely different conclusion. I mean, take, for example, extreme weather conditions like hurricanes or something, like devastating weather conditions that we see increasingly around the world today. So somebody who is, a secular humanist, however you want to describe that, atheist, whatever, they would say, well, obviously we're getting this extreme weather conditions because we have polluted and destroyed our planet, and this is the result that we've been screaming at you was going to happen for years and years and years. Of course, this is going to happen. Somebody on with another outlook, somebody who's like a religious fundamentalist, much like myself, will go, well, obviously these extreme weather conditions are going to happen. The good Lord does tend to bring fires and floods and things like that when societies indulge in deep immorality, which if you take Judeo-Christian morality, our Western civilization does too, right? Western civilization and Judeo-Christian morality have definitely diverged. I think diverged a lot. Honestly, I think it really started in '67, right? And I have a whole bunch of thinking about that. But there you go. It's just an idea how two people can be completely convinced that what they're seeing is a confirmation for their worldview. So, a lot of people are not religious. A lot of people a lot of people on the channel are agnostic or atheist. Listen, I'm not trying to convince you to think like me. I'm genuinely not trying to do that. I'm giving you a window into my world. And frankly, I do enjoy windows into worlds that I don't understand or I'm not part of. I would love to know how somebody who's very, very much into the mainstream news media narratives, which are the same across the board, about the events in the world. Do you really think the Hunter Biden laptop was misinformation? Or I wonder how you deal with that, like the Covington kids, the Carl Rittenhouses, the Russian stealing this 2016. There's a lot of things where have been proved wrong over and over and over again, and it's not that people are stupid. That's the thing that blows my mind. There's one person who lives near me who is very much on the Biden side of things in life, right? And they completely believe that that critical race theory, for example, was not being taught in school. It was more of a Fox News ploy. Now, I think Fox News is as much garbage as anything else, as any other legacy media. It's just they happen to be selling a story which I happen to agree with, but that's happenstance rather than, in my opinion, right? I think all corporate legacy media is bad for you, right? I do indeed. So, but this person who completely believes it, and I'm not sure they believe it anymore. I don't want to talk to them about all this stuff because I don't want to make them feel like I'm going, nah, because why? It's like why? They don't need to gloat. But I don't want to make them feel bad. But now they know with crystal clarity that they've been lied to, right? They over and over again. So I'd love and a window into this world of how you navigate it, right? So this is it. This is a window into my world about how to, how a religious person navigates it. Before we get into it, can you hit the like button, the share button, the subscribe button? All those things are fantastic. Double dozer. They are fantastic. Thank you very much. I am ridiculously grateful. I am absolutely ridiculously grateful for all the support I get, which is way more than I deserve. Let's be clear. It really, in my subjective opinion, way more than. But thank you very much. Like, share, share, subscribe. Comment is really good. YouTube doesn't really help me out that much. I say blasphemies to YouTube. You know, I say that, generally speaking, gender isn't so fluid. You know, like, I mean, listen, if you believe it is, don't want to get in your face about it. But that's just my personal belief, right? I think majority of our species is pretty much a cornerstone thing. So they don't like that. They do not like that heresy. So they they don't really help me out. So if you can like, share, subscribe. If you are subscribed, please make sure you've not been unsubscribed. If you're watching on Rumble, hit the Rumble button. Thank you very much. I'm appreciative of that. And sign up to my Substack. Substack is an email newsletter. I send out emails every day of my content because I put content out every day. But I put a ton more stuff on it as well. I put out comic strips. I'm not sure when this video is going out. I think on Sunday, right? But I put out comic strips. Now I'm putting out, which I write and draw. I also some vintage strips I'm putting out that are out of print, which I'm really enjoying. If I can find more, I'll put out. I put out this Blake 7 comic strip from the 80s. I really enjoyed reading it again. It was so much fun. Anyway, so that's almost, and it's free. It's free. Cheap at twice the price. It's free. If you want to be super nice, I'm talking like super nice. I have a paid one as well. That's $5 a month. I put out putting out my new comic on that Crown of the Empire. And listen, it has been said, unlimited blessings have rained upon the heads of all those who sign up for it. You know, they have been said, you know, the people who won the lottery. The lame have been known to dance in joy after they do the first one. Now, obviously, results may vary. But if you want to sign up, I won't stop you. Fine. Oh, and the last thing I'm going to say, which is aside, the reason I'm making this video is for an author by the name of Sarah HaGeffen Riegler, who I spoke to on Thursday and thinking of starting a YouTube channel. I really hope she does, okay? I really hope she does, because this is the sort of thing we were talking about. Sarah Riegler, great author. In fact, I'm putting her link to her website in the video notes. She's got her latest book is really fascinating. It's about people who have past life memories of their lives who were killed in the Holocaust, right? And it's a really fascinating book. She's got so many books on spirituality, and I just find her insights into the mechanics. I mean, we have a similar worldview. That also helps. But our insights into the mechanics of spirituality and her personal journey, all fantastic. Great books. So I'm putting a link in the video notes. I very much hope she starts a YouTube channel, because it's the sort of thing I would enjoy listening to, right? Look, in general, since I've got into the whole YouTubing thing, I've realized I'm going around like people who I've known who are great teachers, have a lot to add to the world, I feel, and trying to tell them about YouTube, because I just think the more voices we have on it, the more powerful we are. As we're all in this together, right? Even if your voice disagrees with mine, I just think having all our voices make us a better people, right? I think it's good for everyone, particularly her voice. She has a lot of good to say. Anyway, so this is something that we were talking about, expressing our worldview, which is similar to people who don't express don't hold a worldview. So this video is essentially that. So this video is I think an expression of the hand of God, right? I really do, absolutely do. So we're gonna watch this together. There we go. It's I can't remember the name of the comedian. I will again. That's something else I'll try and put in the video notes. So this is only a 40-second clip. It's a little bit coarse. I'll let you know that less coarse than I am. Okay, but a little bit coarse. I'll warn you now. Okay, if you want to get out. Let me turn the sound up. And I found a really weird tension point across society is COVID, masks and vaccines. I'm in a weird place with it, because I'm triple vaccinated. For me, it totally made sense. Most people in Israel got vaccinated. Didn't really have a problem with the passports. I don't really mind it. The masks, kind of annoy me, but I think the rest of the world has just had enough now. They're just like, enough! Leave me alone! And so, I think the politicians have smelt the blood in the water in their lives, saying, no, the science has changed. No one's going to get sick. Everybody, stop everything now. I know we're not going. That's essentially what it's going. But the mask thing has been a real tension point. So yeah, I'm in an interesting place because in my tribal outlook, and I think we are divided essentially into two tribes across the Western world. I think we have people who essentially hate the idea of there being a Judeo-Christian morality, which I think this person probably falls into. It's the impression I got. And people who are either on board with it or okay with it, right? But that's, I think, the fault line. Okay, so I'm on the side that doesn't want masks or mandates, and I don't mind any of them. So, you know, I guess think for yourself is the basic message. So anyway, so this is where this is going on from. So let's watch this clip together. Wind it back to the beginning. Sounds turned up.
I don't mean to brag, I don't care, but I want you to know, double vaxxed, booster, flu shot.
I don't. This whole thing about people not wanting to be vaccinated, I don't see, like, can't they just not be vaccinated? Like, isn't that okay? It used to be people could choose for themselves, but I don't like this social shaming. From anybody who, like, there's a lot of people who have real medical reasons not to be vaccinated, from what I understand. And I just think being able to choose for yourself, probably a good thing, right? Probably a good thing for society. But something I just don't like is the social shaming that we've seen across the media. You know, again, media, social media, news media, government, they're all essentially one thing now, right? Everything is pravda. You know, they're all essentially work together, you know, in tandem. Which I think this person is on board with.
And I'm going to be honest, I have the shingle shot too.
Now, I've never had the shingle shot. I know people who have had shingles. It sounds awful, right? If the shot would help you not have that, I would 100% take that single shot.
And I still get my period. What? Yes!
Yeah. Okay, let's just move on. But anyway. But here's the point. Now, here's what's going to happen. I think this comedian at this point is going to thumb their nose at God. Literally thumb their nose at God and make fun of God. Let's watch. Let's watch and see what happens.
Traveled, went to Mexico twice, did shows, meet and greets. Never got COVID. Clearly, Jesus loves me the most.
So, okay, first thing, obviously, I'm Jewish. This is not my camp, right? This is not my team. If it's yours, good for you. But I think she was taking the piss. I think she was making fun of God and religion. You know, people who say, God will protect me, rather than taking the science and the vaccine. You know, the thing is, anybody saying the science knows nothing about science, right? There is no the science. I mean, there's a little bit, but like mostly it's like a discussion, right? So anyway, so I think she's going, hey, stupid religious people, just trust the science. And if she's not, I absolutely apologize. That is the impression I get. So then let's see what God does. I think God seems to agree with me here.
Seriously. So nice.
Yeah, that wasn't a bit. Thank God she's okay, right? She was in hospital for like 2 or 3 days. She had to cancel a bunch of gigs. I don't think she's an intrinsically evil person, right? And absolutely, please, anybody out there, God doesn't need your help, making him feel better, right? He doesn't need you to go and beat up anybody who does anything. But yeah, this is I just think that was the hand of God, right? I genuinely think it was the hand of God. It kind of reminds me when I became religious when I was 19. It was 1991, right? And I was in Israel. And just after I decided to become religious, I wasn't totally religious yet. It takes some time, right? And we had this massive drought that went on for a long time. They're talking about importing water via bags from Turkey, I believe, right? And then we had this big day of prayer at the Western Wall, the Wailing Wall, and I was new, right? I was fresh faced. I was there, and I had all the rabbis who I kind of knew, and they were crying. They were like, "I love you." it was really heavy, right? It was really, really, really heavy, right? I was like, wow, okay, this is a big deal. Right afterwards, about a week afterwards, Israel had the biggest snowfall it had ever seen. It had ever seen! And it was impossible. It was insane. But it happened, right? Yeah, miracle. I think everything's a miracle, right? But I think the hand of God is in everything. If God is infinite, then he's everywhere, okay? You can't really get away from something that's infinite. So, I think that was the hand of God. But then people say, no, it was, butterfly beat its wings on the other side of the world. I'm being facetious, but you get the point. So this is how a religious fanatic sees the world. Okay, this is how a religious fanatic sees the world. We do see the hand of God in it. It's not good to gloat. I'm not gloating at this person, and for all I know, perfectly lovely, meritorious person. I just think God perhaps maybe wanted to give a message, and the message might be, don't take the piss. He's bigger than you. Okay, my name is Tzvi Lebetkin, the rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell. Ring the little bell to be notified when new videos drop. Yeah, I did this video to try to show basically how to do videos for this woman, Sarah Wriggler. Go check her in the videos, and I didn't do a great job. Let's be frank. But this is a sort of professionalism that you always tune in for. Once again, my name's Tzvi Lebetkin. Check out my Substack. It's awesome. It's fantastic. And have yourselves a freaking awesome day!